Greetings, everyone. What I'm going to do today is the Restoration Shaman quest line for the artifact weapon. This is my 102 level shaman. You get those quests at 102. Basically what I recommend is whatever your main spec is, do that for the get-go unless it's a healer and you really can't do your quest lines with it. And you want to do questing and you mainly quest with your off spec. If you only do your dungeons and stuff towards the end game, you can wait a little bit, but I wouldn't wait super long to get your healing if that's your off spec or tank, whatever weapon, because you can always add to the artifact power of it from doing your garrison, your class hall missions, and various other things. But needless to say, what I had for heals was a 660 weapon and a 685 offhand. I didn't do a whole lot of in-game healing and stuff with this character. I stopped, oh shoot, pretty close to non-jungle time. So what you do for the shaman or any of your classes, you go to whatever the class hall's quartermaster is.
You are in for a treat.
And what you have are things like this. You've got your weapons for your different specs. You also have, you know, some toys and stuff you can pick up for each of the specs from these guys. Rest of this stuff, it's you also have your 810 gear, beginning in-game gear. You have requirements to be able to do it. So, you know, you can research that to be able to get different things. But by the looks of it, they've got some pretty nice set bonuses. If you want to go through that to get and use those for your
Travel safe.
different setups. I'll go ahead and turn the game down a little bit. That way you can hear me more clearly. That should make it a lot easier for you. Oops. Wrong button. I'm not a perfectionist, so therefore I'm not going to go and cut it out and only show you good stuff. Don't have much latency, but yet it still takes quite a while for some stuff to spawn in for me. And what you'll find is at 102 you'll get a quest to come up and talk to somebody. This is the one you need to talk to for the healing quest line. I should have waited, but didn't do that. So, what needs to be done? This is the quest. So we got to go down there and do that. And to do this, we jump in the bubble.
I spent many months in the depths of Ashir during the Cataclysm. It is like a second home.
And I did live in that zone quite a lot on a couple of my characters. I do believe I saw a video on this once. Don't remember whose, but it will go
Our
and
missing shaman,
do some
wave
decent amount of
speaker
stuff.
Adelaide, had tracked the scepter of tides to this sunken city
So,
before she disappeared. Find your center.
alright, so don't need to run across the ground. You still get the same kind of speed just from you get the speed buff swimming also. Huh. I don't have any attacks set up. Guess I do have some. Alright, let's go ahead and bring that in. And actually, it looks like you do some decent damage here as in restoration setup, so you could probably quest as a resto and not have too much of an issue.
Adelaide spoke of a powerful wavestone.
And get out of here.
I see now what she
before
meant.
that respawns,
The
even
auras
though
surrounding the stone would cloak one's movements
not too
from
sure if we'll
Neptulon,
get that
allowing the
much
Naga
here.
to slip into his domain undetected.
Man, they just do not want to quit. Guess I could have gone. Well, problem is I can't go and pre-do this to speed this kind of stuff up much because of It's class specific and everything else. I'd hate to go run through it a whole bunch. And I only have hundreds on a couple different characters that I could actually do that with. Huh. Do I have to go fight my way through? It looks like I do. We'll see where it is. Unlike my main spec video, which unfortunately is low resolution because I tried streaming on Twitch and did pretty much all the videos before deciding to check before uploading them to YouTube and saw I don't have the bandwidth
I need to target something first.
to do that. My upload speed's so low that I'm half tempted to delete all of those, since I think they're only like 560 resolution or something along those lines. Now, where... Wave Speaker's Trial. That's not Wave Speaker. Well, at least on this one you'll be able to figure out where things are with all my looking around. I don't remember much other areas we could be going through. Good thing I got a little time to kill tonight, I guess. This is how we gotta do it. Yep. That's the way we gotta do it. That's actually decent amount of damage you're putting out. Well, he either found it quick or
It
knew
is
where to go.
fortunate that Adelai's journal is written in waterproof squid ink. It will detail her search for the scepter. I will need time to look this over. Bring it to me.
What my basic plan is, I'm watching everybody. I'll only heal dungeons with groups that I know. I don't do LFGs and stuff at the beginning of expansions. No one knows what they need to do. People make really stupid mistakes. It's like they've never ran dungeons before, stand in fire and everything else. And I kind of get a little bit of a little frustrated, but mainly it's I only have so much game time a night. I do work a full-time job, so therefore I really need that free time. You know, my game time is precious to me, so that's why when I'm doing my games and things like that, I really get upset when people do blatantly stupid mistakes.
That is Wave Speaker Adelai's staff.
Like
It is
stand in
attuned
fire.
to the abyssal maw.
Come on, how long have you
Perhaps Sharistal is in
if you've
there.
been playing this game any
I
length of
warned her not
time,
to go there alone.
you know better than to stand in the fire or whatever's damage on the ground. And, you know, if it's a boss mechanic, you never done the dungeon before, okay, you die to it once or twice, you should learn. You shouldn't be killed by a special attack, especially if you've been told, hey, this guy's going to do this. Don't be in front of him or whatever you need to do. So I generally
All
only
the
raid
clues
with
indicate
guild
that
mates,
Adelaide
which
tracked the scepter into the abyss.
doesn't
The
really
elements
help me now since the
listen.
guild is pretty much
Do not we should make
dead.
our way to the throne of tides within the abyssal maw, where this scepter awaits. We must be careful. I fear Neptulon's realm may be compromised.
Okay. Is it the seahorse? Yes. Proper mounts do help dramatically in the game. Only zone you ever use this one, and I think you got to go half, almost 3/4 of the way through this zone before you get the mount, or maybe it's only a quarter of the way in. I don't remember. What is it? Good 30 minutes or so before you got it, if I remember right.
The Naga are tormenting that sea giant. How should we proceed? Fear not, my enormous friend. The earthen ring is here. Speak with me. We mean you no harm, giant.
They control us. They kill.
Shaman, speak with him. Perhaps we can gain a new ally down here. Well done, my friend.
Chances are, if we hit
He
that
has
first,
seen our missing
probably
shaman
would have been fine.
and the artifact we seek. Now we must find a way through this ice barrier. Well, that will do. The giant has seen Charistal, the scepter of tides. Close. Keep him alive, and he will protect us.
Boy, that giant takes a lot of damage.
What are Ashara's minions doing to this place?
Scepter of Tides. It's here. I found it. They're using it to whip creatures of this realm into a frenzy.
Sure doesn't take very well, does it?
Charistal is held by Lady Zithring. She was using me as bait. We should turn back. This whole realm is a trap.
You underestimate the shaman I have brought.
pretty person.
If the scepter is here, this may be our only chance to capture it and turn its power against the Legion.
Yep. Well, according to
Zithrin
that,
is trying to crush us
I
beneath
just
the
read,
waves.
you
Shaman,
really want to have a lot of
lead
crit.
Grash forward. He can act as a breakwater for us. Sharistal, the scepter of tides, is steeped in legend. Through its power, Ashara enabled her followers to live in the sea.
Is it dangerous?
It has dominion of the waters of Azeroth, the very stuff of life. In the
Sharistal
right
is mine,
hands,
for the
it could
glory of
be a
my
font
queen
of healing
alone!
instead of corruption.
Lady Zithrin is in the throne room beyond.
Your cause is hopeless, Sea Witch. No matter how you bend the elements to your will, they will never truly serve you. It's over, Zithrine. Tell us, what did Ashara plan to do with this realm?
I will tell you nothing.
Well then, I guess we're done talking here.
Dead now!
Take up the scepter, Shaman. You have earned it.
And there she goes. Even with
Feel
my
its
messing
power
around, it's
coursing
still
through you, Shaman.
right around 30 minutes is
The
what it's
waters
going to
that
take.
Ashara tried to turn against us are now yours to command.
So this,
Stick!
Come, let us return to the others.
I never thought I would someday long for the peace and quiet of the Maelstrom.
nice. Well, that is the setup.
I was born to fly.
For your restoration set. This is the person you talk to. She gives you your different quests for the for your artifacts. I've never been big on Elemental. I know a lot of people love it. I like my enhanced for questing and running around. I don't know if I'm going to go for that artifact. It's going to take me enough to get my restoration and enhancement weapons kept up. So I'm not going to do that. So we got to go down. Get one elemental. Now, if you don't have it, I strongly recommend picking up the WoW Legion companion. That will allows you on your smartphone, tablet, whatever, to go in and do your class hall missions. I can't do any more right now because on this character I only have one. Now, what I have done already is I've been doing those missions on the phone. Had this 150, this 165, this 165. All three of those came off those class hall missions I did straight through the phone. So my dungeon running artifact, my off-spec I should say, I will primarily be doing those upgrades through that class hall and when I run dungeons. That's how I'll get most of my Okay. Let's look at that. Tidal waves. So that comes in handy right there. But if you also look at this, correct here, heal criticals refund percentage of your maximum mana. So You do want to get a lot of crits with this spec since you don't have spirit to regen your mana during a dungeon. I only have 17% on this character right now. Mastery I'm pretty high on. So that's pretty nice. Increasing by 52%. But I definitely need to get some more crit in there. Mastery and versatility should probably even out, but I do want to get a lot more crit if I'm reading this stuff right. So this I could go and get that up a pretty good amount by maxing that. I like that. Healing Stream Totem does it cooldowns for 30 seconds. So you can get almost 50% uptime if you keep up on that. So I like that a lot. That's nice also. All of these are looking really nice. Healing Stream Totem. Healing Stream. I like this whole line right here. So that's the route I'm going to go. Right up here to this guy. There. There. That one. And Resurgence. Yep. Gonna want that also. I like a lot of these in here for the healing. Hadn't read through it yet. So that's basically the setup and my thoughts on that so far. I'll have to see how the rest of it goes, but hope you enjoyed the stream, or the video I should say, and please leave a comment. They are appreciated. Have a good day.